What's up and welcome back to Naptime Builder. Today we're going to be working on the old Ford f-350. I usually do this at the end of the videos, but seeing how I've been looking at the analytics and everything, most people don't watch past like 5 minutes or so. So I'd like to thank everybody for watching and liking the videos, commenting every now and then. And it means a lot. I really appreciate it. We're trying to reach 200 subscribers by my birthday, which is November the 30th. So if you're watching and you ain't subscribed, man, just hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. It means a lot more than you think. Anyways, back at it. We're gonna be working on some brakes today. I got a brake master cylinder, I believe. Oh, and it just fell out the box, so let's do this. It fell out the box. Looks to be like the original. We'll check it out. Also got some brake cylinders here. So I guess we're gonna fight these old lug nuts and see if we can get some of this mess taken apart, I guess. Really been not looking forward to the brakes, but you know, that's whatever. Let's get after it. As if I wasn't already dreading it enough. Look at that. That's a lot. Let's see what that might be. All right, well, apparently I forgot to make sure I was recording. But I had to throw a little heat to them. And, you know, a little bit of a hammer. Finally got them all off. Oh, one thing. Once we get this thing actually running, she needs tires very badly. Very badly. About wore me out, and that's only the first one. I guess let's see what we can do. Alright, and here's the mess that I have going on. Oh. Everything is nice and crusty. I have no idea how I was seriously able to get that brake line loose without completely destroying it. It obviously needs new ones. I'm just saying I'm very surprised I was able to get that. But there's all my brake stuff. Those pads actually have a decent amount of wire left on them. And so I'm probably just gonna replace that. So I'm probably just gonna replace the cylinder on this side, try to clean all this up, maybe hit it with a wire wheel, a washer, and all that. Stick her back together, and then this one right here will be all I'll be able to do today, because it's already, I I'm already a couple hours in, and I got like another hour left that I can work on anything. So, but I'm gonna clean this up. Probably wipe all this old grease off. Hit a lot of these parts right here with the wire wheel and all that jazz. Trying to. I've never worked on these, but that right there could use some bearings. Look at this. Found out where all the wobble was. It's rough. So I guess I'll be doing some research and see what all that entails there. Because I mean, there's really no point in putting it back together with it wobbling like that. So let's see where we can get today. And hopefully tomorrow I can get that other front knocked out. Well, you know, I won't be having parts tomorrow, so we'll do what we can do while we can do it. Until we can't do it no more. Until we're waiting on parts. That's pretty much how it's been going for me here lately. I'll tell you what. So let's see what we can get done anyways. Alright, well, I was a dummy and got in the zone there and didn't even show you that during that time lapse that I got the brake cylinder replaced. So, and also in that time lapse, she seen me putting everything back on. What I was doing is I'm gonna have to get some more parts because I didn't know that had that, I guess, wheel bearing problem, because it's in the kingpin there. And I never messed with kingpin. I'm gonna have to look up and look at what parts I need or whatever. But there's no point in me putting all this back together and still having all that slop. So I'm gonna look up and see what I can do. But I also didn't want to leave it just sitting here tore apart in the middle of the front yard either. So I loosely put everything back together. That way I didn't have my greasy parts strode everywhere to get leaves and crap all over them. So I think I'm gonna go ahead, throw this side up on jack stand, jump over to the other side, see if maybe I can get that one apart. That way when I do get them parts, I can just throw that stuff together. And if I can do that, then that'll be all I can get done today before work. So let's see if we can get it. Oh, lovely, look here. That's nice. Looks like I'll be needing them parts for both sides, which I probably would have bought them for both sides anyways. Alright, so just because I forgot on the other side here, I'm just gonna show you that I got that one replaced. I don't need no more hate or nothing. Oh, you didn't replace that. It's on time lapse. You didn't show us. I'm just kidding. But anyways, there that one is. I just forgot to do it on the other side. But my time's pretty much up, so I'm about to throw all this back on and I gotta clean up, get ready for work. All right, another day, another nap time, or another time before work, you know, just any time we can get. But, so you seen me tearing apart the brakes and all that. I got them wheel cylinders in the front replaced. Realized that, you know, I forgot to look up them hoses, so I ordered the rubber hoses. And I also just ordered the kingpin sets. Hopefully get all that slop out of that. So that knuckle and everything. So I guess while we're waiting for that, which I'm sure will be a few days, so this video will probably be chopped up. But we're gonna look at this master cylinder here. And you know, just don't pay attention to my ugly wiring at the moment. It's just hanging around. It looks, I mean, she looks pretty right. Hopefully it works out. Let's see if we can get that thing swapped out. She is not too bad, just that the brake sensor and 4 bolts and she's off. Look how crusty this thing is. No wonder that pedal wouldn't move, huh? That is rough looking, man. And here's what that replacement looks like. Even got the boot. I'll have to take that boot off that shaft. Like nothing's wrong with the rod. I didn't show you yesterday. Look at these wheel cylinders. Luckily the wheels wasn't locked up, but these right here definitely wasn't going to be working. Hey, with this off, the pedal actually moves though, so let's hope it actually moves when I get this all put back together. Alright, and I do need to get a replacement for that, but for now I will go ahead and put that on there. Wire doesn't work now. Uh-oh, my hose is off. My hose is off. Alright, well, after looking further into it, the mounting holes on that newer master cylinder, they're way off. If it was my truck, honestly, I'd almost just drill out the holes and mount it up. I mean, because the rod from the brake pedal, it fits in there just fine. It seems like the depth's right and all that. I would, if it was my truck, I'd almost just go ahead and drill the holes out and put some bolts in and call it done. But it's not. It's the church's truck. So at the very least, before I go all, let's just make it work, I guess I'll do some research and see if I can actually find one that is that one that actually bolts up. So all right, well, I changed my mind. I ain't showing all that crap. Everybody's plugged a tire at least once in their life. I guess now we can get back on some brakes. Like I said, I had some brake parts come in. The both front rubber lines come in. I went ahead and ordered one for the back. Kingpin set come in. Hoping and praying that it's right. I've never done messed with kingpins before, so you know, hopefully we can get it right. Do what we can. We've decided to go ahead and put the brake master cylinder on. There you go. So I guess let's get back in the middle of all this mess. Alright, and here we get to the unknown for me. Like I said, I've never done kingpins before, but I just broke my kit out, and from first glance it looks like I got it separated for each side here, but I mean, I've kind of held stuff up and compared, and it looks to be like the right stuff. So I guess we're gonna start trying to tear this thing apart and see how it goes. And right here is where I start trying to beat the old races or sleeves or whatever you want to call them out of these kingpins with a few failed attempts, and then I finally realized that I found the right size socket, and it really helped me get these out of here. So that's basically what I'm doing right now. Then I'll get the new ones in, and then we'll start trying to put this thing back together. Well, here we are. Sorry, I'm using my big head to block the sun right now so you ain't getting blinded. But got the kingpin all back together. Like I said, this is my first time ever doing this. It looks just like it did when I pulled it apart. Except this thing won't spin. It won't turn. So I guess that's okay if you're just constantly going in a straight line, but you know. So I've got to see what I got going on. That irritates me. But I mean, I've replaced everything in it, and she just ain't spinning. So I don't know. I would say leave a comment if you have any idea what's going on here, but hopefully if I got this video posted, then I already figured it out, you know? So, but if you got any ideas, really, go ahead and throw them down in the comments, and maybe they'll help me on the next one. Hey, I'm here to learn, because I don't know nothing about nothing. I just try to do it, okay? So now I got to figure out what I did wrong, like usual. Here she is. I mean, new O-ring. I mean, it's everything. I just have no idea why she won't move. Well, as it turns out, I've done a little research, and you know, you see me pounding the crap out of that kingpin to get down in there. You ain't supposed to have to do that. You're supposed to be able to lightly tap it and get her down in there. And I was beating on it, so I probably got some little burrs or something like that on them bushings and everything. So I'm gonna try to get this back out, and because it don't turn at all. So I'm about to get this back out and see if I can grind down some burrs or get a reamer and ream this thing out a little bit or something, because this ain't working. All right, well, as you can tell from the time lapse, I finally got this side back together, and it finally does turn and all that good stuff. But I had a very hard time, mostly because I'm a dummy and I've never done this before. So yeah, pretty much like everything else I try. But there ain't a whole lot of stuff that I do more than once, it seems like. So everything's like my first time, so that's why half the time I look like a dummy doing it. But got the driver's side back together, and the wind just started blowing some, and it's supposed to storm pretty bad tonight here in North Alabama. So I'm packing up, and because I ain't got time to work on the other side anyways, because she's about to get dark, because you know it gets dark at like lunchtime nowadays. So I guess we'll continue this tomorrow, unless it's raining all day. I'm not sure if I'm going into train on overtime tomorrow or not, so might be the next day. Either way, we'll be back at this. Luckily, my Rock Auto hose here screwed right in, so hopefully that other end does the right thing up there and screws in as well. So I was happy to see that. But about to clean this mess up, then we'll get back on this as soon as possible. All right, here we go. New hoses installed. You know, we got the new wheel cylinders. New kingpin. Hose. Booster. I keep calling them a booster, dummy. Wheel cylinder. Kingpins. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't film the passenger side because you'd already seen the driver's side and it completely whooped my butt. And guess what? Surprise, surprise. Not really. Passenger side whooped my butt too. So I didn't even bother filming that because it was rough on me. But just got them hoses in. I do have one brake line fitting so far that I've got to replace. I'll have to run to the store get that. But tomorrow is Thanksgiving, so yeah, no, I might just have to replace that in when I'm doing the rear brakes. But these kingpins have straight up whooped my butt. Never done them before, and to be quite honest with you, I can care less if I ever do them again. So, man, got grease and everything all over my dadgum phone. But I'm about to throw these wheels back on, because at the moment, that's what's gonna make me feel better about this whole situation, is getting her back down on the ground. Even if it's just for me to jack it back up, put that one brake line fitting back on later on. You know, it's whatever. Oh. Men are visual, I've always heard. And me visually seeing this mug back on the ground, it's gonna make me feel better right now. So that's what we're gonna do. Well, that's it. I'm wore out and I'm out of time. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving. This video will not be out tomorrow. It'll be out Saturday, like I've been doing. So, hope y'all have a good Thanksgiving. Spend time with your families. And just enjoy it while you got it. I really appreciate y'all for watching videos and subscribing. If you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. And if you are subscribed, hit the like button, okay? Just like it. But thanks for watching Nap Time Builder. We'll catch y'all next time.